Hi, you guys. Welcome back to the podcast. This is Life at a Glance with Christy German. And today I wanted to talk about mental health awareness. I wanted to start this topic basically with two of my favorite quotes pertaining to mental health. The first one is, mental health is an important topic and should be discussed more frequently, and it's not attention seeking. So a lot of people think, oh, you're depressed. Oh, you're bipolar and schizophrenic. You just want attention. No, it's a real issue today, and it should be discussed more frequently. The second is, put your mental health first, plain and simple. That's a very simple quote, basically saying it should be just as important as us working out, dieting. We should prioritize our mental health just as much as we prioritize dieting and trying to look good, because we need to make sure the inside of our brains and bodies are working just as well. I wanted to talk about the impact of social media and technology on our mental health. Well, what I've noticed between not only myself and my husband, but my children, it causes a lack of sleep. If we don't regulate on our children, they will stay up all night scrolling through anything. And sometimes they see things like, well, why does this person have that? And they compare their lives to other people. And I feel like that creates cyberbullying too. So when they post something and they realize, I didn't get as many likes as Sally did, like, okay, but it's because Sally has a platform, has been doing this for a long time, whatever. But a lot of times people will bully them. It opens those doors, which causes depression and mental illness. And sometimes most of us try to hide it. So we have to make sure we look for those things in our kids and notice, their moods and if it changes and kind of what to look for. Another thing is it causes a lack of physical activity, which contributes to mental health. To be happy, a lot of times we need to exercise, even if it's just 30 minutes a day. It creates endorphins, which make us happy, and it just boosts that little bit of energy to keep us going throughout the day. So that's something to think about for our kids. Another thing is, has the pandemic affected us as a society with depression? And the answer factually is yes, because there's been a significant increase since 2020, people reporting mental health issues. And that's statistical facts. And it has a lot to do with the fact people staying inside, not being able to go out, not having an outlet, someone to talk to. All those things are very, very important. So now that we've been through all this as a society, how do we improve our mental health? Well, we try to relax and reduce stress, find ways to be creative, spend time with nature. I love this one because that means go on a hike, go take a walk outside, go to the park. Those little things help because you're outside, you're not in your usual element, and you get a little piece of a different environment for a little bit. Connect with others. For me, that looks like social media, yes, which is like texting or messaging. But also when I go to work and I'm there, I try to be present. Or anywhere I go, the grocery store, anywhere, be present, talk to people. It helps you connect and relate to others. Be physical. We just mentioned that, exercise, walk, anything, just so that way you can get your body going and keep it going. Another thing so important is sleep. How much is too much? How much is not enough? Well, I believe the 8-hour rule. Sometimes we need more if we're backed up. Sometimes we need less if we have a little bit more energy and we feel like we can keep it going. But we need that sleep. It's so important. Don't try to be superhero. You don't get a badge every year, every month for being the most overworked. You do that for yourself, but in reality, we just need to check ourselves and get the sleep. Give ourselves what we need to survive, because we're not going to get a medal at the end of the day if we didn't sleep as many hours as Sally did. Like, seriously. Another thing I wanted to talk about is our subconscious mind. What is it? Well, it's the part of our mind where we are not fully aware of, but it influences our actions and our feelings. That is so deep, because I feel like that's so true also. The things that help our subconscious mind is meditating. So basically what meditation is a lot of times is you try to relax your brain and see where it wanders. Well, where does it wander? Well, that's what your mind's focused on, and that's what you're going to put most of your efforts into. So we need to check ourselves on that too sometimes. Like for me, when I'm into something, I'm super, super, super into it all at once. I give it my all, and it'll fade away within a month, and I have to check myself and get back on to what it is that I'm enjoying about it in the first place. That's why, music helps me. With anything I do, actually, it sets the tone for the specific mood I want to be in. So in the morning at 4 a.m. when I want to have that dope ass workout, I'm not going to put on my Celine Dion, emo, thinking of my mommy music. I'm going to put on some DMX and I'm going to rock the fuck out and go hard and do what I need to do, because that's what gets me motivated and in the mood to do what I need to do. Another thing is visualization. When we see something, it creates something in our brain that helps us to think about what it is we truly want and the goals we want to reach. So that's why me and the girls, like I said in a previous podcast, created our boards, our vision boards. Basically, those are for every morning we get up, I look at it and I can say, yeah, no, I don't want that, and go back to sleep. Or I can look at it and I can say, I made this for a reason. I know what I truly want. I could spend this day doing nothing, or I can spend this day working towards this goal. And that's what I truly want. So why am I going to waste away another 24 hours doing nothing? I'm not. And that's the reason why visualization is so important. What we want to achieve for the future. One of the things I wanted to talk about too, that I think should be in every single school, is the fact that there should be mental health screenings. It's a topic that's not taken that seriously, and it's very serious, because I feel like almost every single person at some point in their life deals with something like this, whether they're dealing with grieving from, a loss that they had in their family, a sibling, a parent, a spouse. It's not something that's easy to go through, especially if you were very close to the person. You should have an outlet. You should talk to a therapist, have a good friend that can relate to you, someone who's been through the same thing as you. Mental health screenings are basically a doctor asking you a series of questions. But the other thing too is a lot of people tend to lie on their questionnaire, or just downplay the fact that they do have an issue. And that's another thing. Just be really honest, because when you're not, you only get worse, and it doesn't help you in any single way. And mental illness is hard to track, because it's not like a bruise on your arm or a broken bone. We have to actually physically say, hey, I'm not feeling well. There's something wrong with me, and it's not visual. So a lot of people don't take it very seriously. Like, what, our brain's not a part of our body? Yes, it is. It's our basically everything. It's our computer to our whole body system. So it's important that we take care of it. I wanted to talk to you guys about my week a little bit. We had this huge Shein order shipment come in for Jada and Danica because they're starting school August 16th, and I'm so excited for them. Both in middle school. Jade in 8th grade, she's graduating this year, and Danica is in 6th grade, her first year of middle school, and I'm very excited for them. Their style is so cute. I didn't pick anything this year. I let them go on Shein and just kind of highlight what they wanted, and we ended up getting it for them. But you know, they want like the baggy jeans with the Converse, with the like skull v-necks, long, you know, crop tops with the long sleeves, and they ended up with some Converse and these really cute diamond belts. I just hope they have the best year ever, because middle school is hard to get through. You know, you're transitioning. So I'm not an elementary school kid anymore, and I'm in middle school but about to be in high school for my Jade, you know. So it's a very important year, and I cannot wait to see her walk down that aisle, graduate, go into a new world where she can just, you know, excel. I'm very excited for them. Oh, and I wanted to talk about my Barbie Crocs, because yes, there was only 2 left when I ordered them off Journeys, if you guys are interested. But they came in and they're so cute. They're like super bubbly and chunky. They have sparkles on them, and they're like bright pink and black, and they came with a Barbie car, a Barbie purse, Barbie heels, and the sign that says Barbie on them. And I love them because we did go see the Barbie movie and we absolutely loved it. Jade and Danica went with me because I kind of made them, but they liked it low-key. Like, don't let them fool you. And Maz is over there being crazy as always, but her so perfect, and she has been so into me lately, into me. I don't know why. I love it though. She follows me everywhere. We cuddle all the time. We love to watch Nemo. We love to eat chips. It's just what we do, man. So yeah. Thank you guys again for spending some time on my podcast with me. Leave your comments below. Hit the subscribe button. I would love to hear from you. So thanks again, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.